taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gamecocks offense will get the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl threat. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
He'll keep it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this time.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, he comes up with a huge first down.
All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rams offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Rams will call on their punt team.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. One thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reeder. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Gets it out fast. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line. But will they go for it on 4th down? Offense in an empty set. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Makes the catch. It's Winfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. And off from the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Buys a little time. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down goes at the 24. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Got a man, it's Cook. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Throws to the tight end. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cook.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. With the catch, it's Cook.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught near the sticks. It's Petway. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down. And he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building and a fun 1st half in this Las Vegas Bowl. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect.
They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have the turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So we got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Winfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rams! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. But at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Slings it downfield. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Cook. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Rex Steiner. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Hey, bro, you can fair sim our game,
Was a little bit
but if you do that, can you at least wait at stage 2 or bowl week 2 for like an hour and a half or so that way people can fire the coaches and hire new guys? Because I took the San Jose State job, so after you sim this week, it's going to let me do tasks for San Jose State, but I'm not home right now. I'm grocery shopping. Well, I'm on my way to go grocery shopping. So you just got to give me time so that way I can at least fire the coordinators at San Jose State and hire them. If you guys just advance right through, I'm not going to get the opportunity to do that.
Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. He wants it all. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the route is on.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He unleashes a long one. It's caught. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jump-start a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Rams are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Recksteiner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man, it's Wimsatt. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
All I've done is give Bradley, or whatever his damn first name is, my full 100% effort in making his league just as great as everyone else's. And this is the payback I get.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
That's unbelievable.
The offense changing the play. He'll try the outside to the left. Breaks into the open. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Gamecock. And the punishment has been extended.
Please, I can't wait until you run those little freshman running backs up the middle. And I got 6 linebackers. Kids sticking those little motherfuckers. Non-stop. All fucking game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that drive covered 40 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard.
First of all, his name is Cole Bradley Beans. Okay, get it right.
Motherfucker has 2 first names. Can he just pick one?
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone and time has run out. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.
First of all, jackass, them 2 freshmen running back gonna run your motherfuckers over. Coming right through the hole. We're gonna fucking just take y'all asses out, bro. And secondly, he does have 2 first names. I don't know who did that, but he needs to fix it.